right, now let's cross to our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones, who's been covering that conference for us. Good morning, Pule. Finally, the results are out. Panyaza Lesufi is the new chairperson. Talk to us about the slate and just give us a wrap of the conference thus far.
Well, we didn't sleep. I mean, we adjourned just about, I think, 5 past 6 in the morning. It's been a busy 3-day conference. And, you know, just what we anticipated was also trying to see who would emerge as well. It was a healthy contestation, one must say. Although it was marred by a lot of challenges, we finally got to the end result of the conference where we saw now Panyaza Lesufi emerging this time around, beating Mr. Lebogang Maid, of course, who was also within the organization. And we also saw others as well, which includes a slate of the Adiwele representing Mayile as well in the top 5 as well. We also saw just about representation of Mr. Panyaza Lesufi in the top 5 as well. One must also say and recognize that we're also seeing a difference in terms of women also emerging within some of these key positions in the ANC. Many believe that this is a healthy group as it involves mixed views as well from 2 slates, which also involves the attitude of how people perceive that it may now be the race to regaining ANC voters' confidence in Gauteng. But perhaps before I also continue, let me speak to one man who's also played a crucial role in terms of convincing Panyaza Lesufi to enter into this race and coordinating everything. He's joining us on eNCA this morning. Thank you very much. Given we speak to you once again, the road to this journey has been tough. It's been about 18 months since you've been on the ground, and we're finally here. How do you feel right now?
Morning, Pule. Morning to the viewers at home. My brother, it has been a hard one because the most sad part was that ANC is going down. And what saddened us, that those who loves the ANC, we keep on saying we don't want ANC to die in our hands. So Panyaza was the best candidate for this and is the best candidate to come for the next election that we're going to.
Speak us about the process of you having to convince him to join. As we all know that there were high chances that he would have been now deployed and taken to national as well, meaning he would have missed out on this opportunity.
Yes, of course. There was a call to say you should be a Minister of Education. And I remember when we started the whole thing, a lot of people were talking about it. And I requested a meeting from him, and we met in Melrose. And I sat down with him. I says, look, man, ANC has invested a lot in you. Your character, your attitude, humble, down to earth. So, you know, I got a feeling that in Gauteng we're in trouble. We're losing metros, we're losing all these things. Can you please, just for the ANC, stay in Gauteng? And he even said to me, you know what, it's too risky because this contestation, there is a high contestation. There is a lot of talents that ANC has got, and a lot of people want to be finding themselves in the space. But I had to convince him. And he says, okay, fine. If you say that, you must be ready and you will do the work. And that's exactly what we were doing.
I mean, you speak about contestation, which is very important. And one must also acknowledge that the Lebogang Maid slate is vibrant. It's got a lot of young people as well. And you also speak about now Panyaza coming in as a recognized cadre, despite what has been happening as well with the allegations of that PPE corruption. You coming in as a mixed group of slates for the top 5. Are you confident that you can pave a way forward? Are you confident that throughout the way you won't experience issues of inward fighting as well within that group?
I remember when you guys interviewed me before when the conference started. I said to you, we are in the interest of the ANC. And you asked the question to say there are people who influence things. I says, not this time. We are about the ANC. So we definitely show that it has to work out. There is a certain comrades that come from the other group and the other comrades that come from Panyaza's side. We are building the ANC. We need each and every comrade. Like I say to you, ANC can never die in our arms. No, since 1912 to now. We allow it to die in our hands. No ways. That we cannot do.
Where is Panyaza? I mean, I know you were close to him and you guys were together throughout the morning. Where is he? Are we going to be speaking to him soon as well?
Look, I also sent him a message this morning because we were with him until like 5 o'clock in the morning because the conference was just going and going, man, and our people were so exhausted. I mean, 2 days of not sleeping, you know. So and what I like about him, a very, very good decision maker. Because he looked at our people, he saw them that they are suffering in plenary. They are tired, they are exhausted. And he says, comrades, he called all the people in the steering committee, the secretaries and all them. They came and then they spoke and he said, guys, please, let's look at the situation. It's not worth it. Can we come to an agreement? And they all agreed, says, no, it's fine. ANC will continue with the PGC coming weekend. So that was good.
Let's talk about the just that move where Bandile Masuku, who was contesting for provincial treasury, declined nomination, and you introduced Musipie Muragane, who is also an RC member from Tshwane, as well, coming in as the contender for the provincial treasurer, contesting against Paul Mojapelo as well, who's from the Tshwane region. Many are saying that was a dark horse move, and Panyaza was also laughing about it when we asked him about it, saying no one expected this as well. She played also a crucial role by bringing just about 117 delegates into this contestation. This means you had the backing of Tshwane as well.
Look, we thank Bandile. We thank all of us. We thank him. He understands the ANC. He loves the organization. That's what we talk about, comrades. We don't talk about power. We don't talk about greed and wanting to be in power. We talk about the interest. Like I said, our interest is the organization. So we know very well that Tshwane, there's a lot of problems in Tshwane, as much as we have got problems in Ekurhuleni. So it deserves to have someone in that top 5 in the province, so that problems that are in Tshwane, they receive a special attention. And I'm very much happy because the person that got that position, it's a woman. So women understand problems very well. We definitely sure we'll be there to assist Tshwane with everything.
Mr. Mhlari, thank you very much for joining us on eNCA this morning. That's Mhlari Mfundo, who's also the coordinator, or was helping out the Panyaza Lesufi campaign. I'm sure you can hear that my voice is actually going away. It's been a very, very busy 3-day, but most importantly, many are excited about that, mixed slate of, ANC individuals in the top 5 currently representing the Maile slate and the Panyaza Lesufi slate. From those from Maile, including the likes of TK Ngnes and, of course, Tasneem Mutara, and you have the other ones from Panyaza slate as well, which includes Musipie Muragane and as well as Mr. Nomantu as well, who's there, Miss Nomantu rather, who's there as well. So it will be quite interesting to see how the next few months will unfold for the ANC as they try to actually regain that voters' confidence. But also many are happy that this time around there's that mix of women also in the top 5.
All right, Pule, thank you very much. We'll let you rest your voice now. You've been working quite hard. That's our reporter, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, who's been monitoring the ANC's Gauteng Provincial Conference. Now, still to come on Newslink.